What's up, y'all? It's Dr. David Roney. Just parked. This is day 12 of 31 of my personal challenge in May to post a video every day to YouTube because I noticed I was running out of time to write blog articles on my Substack or my blog, Certify.com or Certify on Substack. But I just got off call. Sometimes being a surgeon is very tough, man. And when you have a spouse that works, you have kids, you miss a lot of time at home. Being a surgeon is extremely rewarding, but sometimes in the process of taking care of others, you can't be there to take care of your own family. And it's a delicate balance, man. It can hurt sometimes. So my son apparently has an ear infection. He wasn't feeling well last night, so my wife didn't sleep well. So she's exhausted. My son's exhausted. He missed a day of school. And then I got another kid who's recovering from a cold. It's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. And so when you pick your occupation, you got to know the downsides of it too. When I decided to become a surgeon, and I love it 100%, I was single, didn't have any care in the world, and I knew that is the thing I wanted to do. Would I still do it married? Yeah, I would still do it married. If I was married at the time, had kids at the time, I still do it because the one thing that I want to do in finance. But what I tell people is don't become a surgeon if it's not the only thing you want to do, right? If it's not the only thing you can see yourself in medicine doing, because there are some downsides to it, and it can make your life miserable. We're irritable because we don't sleep enough. We work very long hours. We deal with stressful situations all the time. And there's a lot of other jobs that can provide you a high income with less stress and not having to worry about. I've worked before 40 something straight hours before. I've been up for over 36 hours before. These are things that we do, and we do it constantly, and we do it with a smile on our face sometimes. And we're not very well understood. We're perfectionists, right? And we're constantly looking for, how can we fix something? And it was the reason why I talk about the point of diminishing returns. Over time, most people think that, hey, I got to get a high income. I got to get a high income. Yeah, you do have to get a high income, and being a surgeon helps you do that. But there's an opportunity cost, and there's a trade-off getting there. It takes about 9 to 10 years to become a surgeon if you only count medical school and your surgical training. If you count your undergrad, you're talking about 13, 14 years it takes to become a surgeon. That's a lot, right? That's over a decade that you have to commit yourself to this one thing. And then financially, you sort of take a hit, right? You got to know, that's 13, 14 years of delayed gratification where you got student loans piling up. I know plenty of people who both of them are surgeons, and they're getting out of residency, or they're surgeon, dentist, whatever, and they have $1 million in debt, right? This is part of the equation that people don't talk to you about, right? You can do a lot of professions. There's a lot of things you can do that make a 6-figure income with very little debt. And if understanding your personal balance sheet is important, completely important, you got to understand what you're willing to do to get to the next spot, right? For me, that trajectory up was very important because it helps change the trajectory of those who come after me, right? Nobody in my family had been a doctor. Nobody in my family had graduated college. Nobody in my family had done the things that I did, and every step along the way, I'm pulling those in my family up that economic ladder so that they start at a higher point. Now, after I'm gone, if people don't continue that's not on me. I did my job. I gave people every opportunity, but you have to know specifically why you're doing something. I know why I'm doing it. I'm trying to change the direction of everyone that comes after me. I am trying to save as many people as possible because that's the promise I made my mom. And that's the promise I made my grandmother. And I'm trying to help as many people as possible. Another reason why I share these videos, because I want you to see the upside and the downside and see what it takes to get to the next economic step, what it takes to get to the next level of success, what it takes. All these things are important. It's not going to be easy every day. You're going to look exhausted like I am. You're going to be tired. You're going to be frustrated, but it's worth it, man. In the end, it's absolutely worth it. Today's a short video. I am exhausted. My kids are sick. I got to pick up some meds. I hope everybody's doing well. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and like this video, because, you know, it helps me keep going, to see that I'm making progress, that people are listening, that people are looking. If you typically, I'm hanging out on Twitter at Fisurgi, FISURGI. And as always, I hope everybody's doing well. I'll talk to you later. Peace.